sorry, but you are becoming an insurrectionist just like they were in 2020. I don't think so. We just heard the President of the United States last night on TV talk about the incoming threat that we face as a nation. And we can all see it. We all have eyes. We all have ears. We've been listening to Donald Trump talk about how he wants to commit war crimes against Greenland, Panama, and Canada. He's pledging to commit war crimes. Okay, do you understand how serious that is? That's not just wacko Donald Trump talking crazy. He represents us now. So that's the United States of America pledging war crimes. What would happen if he were to carry that out? That would mean our nation would be at risk for retaliation against NATO. And if NATO backs Canada and Panama and Greenland and protects them from us, the aggressor, just like in Russia versus Ukraine, right? We are protecting Ukraine. We are giving them weapons to defend themselves. If that happens, you'll see Russia, you'll see North Korea, and you'll see China see us in a weak, vulnerable, isolated state. What do you think they will do? They will take advantage of us being isolated, not having NATO's alliance, and they will crush us. They will absolutely destroy us. They want our country. This is Putin's entire goal. And Donald Trump, this whole Make America Great Again business is bullshit. Isolating us from NATO, isolating us from the rest of the world, despite the fact that we have the largest military and the most powerful military resources. If it's us against the world, we lose. We lose. And so the threat of Donald Trump coming in, pledging these war crimes, pledging to seize territory that is unseizable. These countries are not willing to be bought. These countries are not willing to have us go in and take over. Why does Trump want Greenland? For the resources. Why does Trump want Canada? For the resources. We import about half of our oil from Canada. That's why he wants Canada. We import most of our lumber from Canada. That's why he wants Canada. He wants the Panama Canal. He's doing this because he wants the resources. And if he does that, if he does what he's pledging to do, it's not World War III. It's the United States gets crushed. It's a suicide mission. It would mean NATO protects them, and like I said, Russia, China, North Korea pounce on us, and we're gone. So, we can discuss policy all we want. We can discuss Trump's rhetoric all we want. We can discuss whatever you want to discuss. But the most important aspect of this entire thing is the threat coming from Donald Trump's own mouth, from what he's posting on Truth Social and on Twitter. And if this is just merely his rhetoric, then we got a whole nother problem. He needs to be evaluated by an independent doctor, not by his personal doctor, by an independent doctor like every single president has done. But he refuses to do that. He cannot take office, period. Now, when it was Joe Biden won the election, and Joe Biden was not talking crazy shit. Joe Biden was not pledging war crimes. If this were 2 weeks ago, I would say, let Donald Trump be president. We have a lot of disagreements. He's not a character I want representing me or my country, but the people voted for him, so what? We'll deal with it. But since last week, he has been pledging to commit war crimes. That should have you scared shitless. It should have your family, your children, your neighbors, your friends, your coworkers. This entire country should be uprising against this. If he carries through with what he has pledged, we won't have a country. We will be literally history. And so Joe Biden took an oath to protect the Constitution, protect us from enemies, both foreign and within. We have an enemy that Joe Biden just told us last night on TV that is about to take the White House, control of the White House, and surround himself with loyalists so that he can carry out these plans of seizing Greenland and Panama and Canada. You think anybody that he's appointed to these cabinet positions are going to stop him? Of course not. I'm not being an insurrectionist. I'm looking out for our country. I'm saying no, he will not take office. And by any means necessary, Joe Biden needs to make sure that this threat is removed because it is not worth going there. You want to run another Republican? You want to put Nikki Haley in? Fine. Fine. You want to put somebody rational there? You want to put Marco Rubio in? Fine. But Donald Trump, no. No.